If you live in Houston, you know the drill. We cycle between relentless 100-degree summers, suffocating humidity, and the constant looming threat of hurricane season. Because of this specific climate, replacing your windows is a major structural defense decision. It determines how your home holds up to the elements. When a Category 4 or 5 storm surge hits the coast, wind and water don't care about aesthetics. The Texas Gulf Coast has seen what happens when structural weak points fail. The massive wreckage proves why building codes in Harris County and Galveston are strict. We've known this for more than a century. The Galveston seawall was built specifically because living here requires aggressive engineered precautions. If you ignore those historical lessons and fail to fortify your home with the right windows, the financial and structural consequences during the next major storm are severe. But upgrading your home is a massive financial commitment. A full home replacement project can run anywhere from $6,000 to well over $30,000. Add to that the constant stream of door-knocking salespeople and temporary out-of-state crews and vague marketing claims about so-called hurricane-proof glass, and the process gets incredibly murky. This chart plots the dilemma every Houston homeowner faces. The vertical axis is cost, the horizontal is Houston climate resilience. Cheap options in the bottom left save money, but leave your home vulnerable. Top-tier impact-resistant protection in the top right requires a massive upfront investment. We are going to map out the exact return on investment of standard versus impact windows and show you how to spot the red flags hidden inside a contractor's quote. Let's start with the first major category for evaluating any quote, the window glass and its thermal performance. This comparison matrix breaks down the metrics. Look at the solar heat gain coefficient, or SHGC. In Houston, you need a rating of 0.25 or lower to effectively block the extreme solar heat. You pay a higher upfront cost for this specific glass, but the thermal efficiency yields anywhere from $100 to nearly $600 in annual AC savings. These savings come from the design. Double-pane windows are filled with dense argon gas between the layers, creating a thermal barrier that stops heat from transferring into your living room. They also utilize low-E coatings. These invisible metallic layers filter out ultraviolet light, protecting your hardwood floors, furniture, and artwork from fading in the Texas sun. Compare that to older single-pane windows. Those outdated frames actively waste roughly 30% of your home's cooling energy every single day. Upgrading to baseline energy-efficient windows provides a guaranteed financial return through lowered utility bills over time, directly offsetting your initial purchase. The second evaluation category is physical defense against hurricane-force winds and flying debris. Standard building materials and non-impact glass completely fail when exposed to cyclic pressure. The resulting pressure change inside can literally tear the roof off. True impact-resistant windows use laminated glass. They feature a tough inner layer of polyvinyl butyrol that holds the panes together. Even if the glass shatters from a flying branch, the window itself stays intact and seals shielding. Let's check our matrix again. You are looking for the ASTM E1886 testing standard. If a quote promises hurricane-proof windows but lacks this specific certification, reject it immediately. As a bonus, this thick laminated glass also reduces outside noise by 30 to 40%. The trade-off here is time and money. True impact windows carry a 20 to 40% price premium, often starting around $1,500 per window, and they require 4 to 6 weeks of custom manufacturing. However, installing certified impact windows can trigger significant homeowners insurance discounts and wind mitigation credits, particularly in Harris and Galveston counties. Impact windows transition your house from merely energy efficient to structurally secure, providing a strategic, long-term investment for coastal and high wind zones. The final and most critical evaluation category is the contractor. The best, most expensive glass on the market will fail if the installation is flawed. You have to look closely at the paperwork. A product warranty only covers the physical glass and frame against manufacturing defects. An installation warranty covers the actual labor and water sealing. In Houston's humid climate, a failed installation seal leads directly to water infiltration, mold, and hidden wall rot that can cost thousands to repair. This is why you must hire a contractor who actively pulls City of Houston permits. Permits ensure the work is inspected for strict adherence to local flashing and wind load codes. Let's add the final piece to our matrix: local experts who pull permits and use their own trained in-house shipping in out-of-state crews who don't know regional requirements. Demanding this level of localized expertise means rejecting the cheapest bids and those suspiciously fast installed next week promises. Vetting your contractor is the ultimate safeguard. If a quote is drastically cheaper and faster than the competition, it's usually the most dangerous option. If you are a budget-conscious homeowner living inland, standard energy-efficient double-pane vinyl windows are your baseline. They prioritize lowering your AC bills. If you live in a coastal or high wind zone, or if you simply place a premium on top-tier security and noise reduction, certified impact-resistant glass is the necessary upgrade. To help you make the final call, we use this scorecard, the Houston Window Benchmark. Before you sign anything, ensure your contractor has a documented local history, uses in-house employees, complies strictly with city codes, and provides impact-certified options. Finding a company that meets every single one of these marks requires looking past flashy national marketing campaigns and finding a provider with deep, proven roots in Texas. You only maximize your return on investment when you pair the exact right window specifications with an installer who understands the local environment. That is why we recommend Advanced Window products. They natively meet every standard on this benchmark. AWP is a family-owned Houston staple that has been operating since 2000. They have spent over 2 decades engineering solutions specifically for our unique regional climate. They maintain strict operational integrity. That means pulling the proper city permits, ensuring compliance with local wind load codes, and providing honest, detailed evaluations. Protect your budget and the structural integrity of your house.